Greetings folks, time for the maiden of the MG800 EPP High Wing Trainer. 800mm wingspan. The wings don't have a spar in it, they kind of need it I think, but it's pretty tough flexi EPP. A little bit of anhedral, but look, if in the air it's going to be turning into dihedral, which is fine. We've got landing gear, it's a tail dragger, but we don't have rudder, so it's going to be interesting taking off. We won't have much control over direction. And I've come out to the cricket pitch because I need a runway to take off from. The wind is wafting around a little bit, so it's going to be interesting. You do have to take the wing off to get to the battery, but it's pretty easy. Plug in 1300 3S, push right up to the nose, do my final checks, make sure these servo wires don't get caught under the wing. I'm putting the rubber band around twice just to get a nice strong hold. That is caught in there a bit. Alright, check my direction of movement, that's all good. 100% throws on everything, so it could be a little bit squirrely, but we'll see. Let's go. Oh wow, well it is very squirrely. Gee, that takeoff took off beautifully. It's got heaps of lift. Oh, this is gorgeous. Quarter throttle. Oh, look at that. I barely need to trim it. So it's a beautiful little slow flyer. I do need to calm down those throws, but 100% no expo. I need to be careful because it's very twitchy. Oh, this is a lovely little plane. The wing's just sitting straight with a bit of weight on it, so that anhedral isn't a problem at all. Really no adverse yaw at all that I can see. Wow, this isn't bad at all. I love it. Nice and slow. Alright, I need to calm down the throws. I'll see if I can bring it in. Chop the throttle there. Nice. Yeah, well that feels really good. Feels really light and floaty. Able to fly slow. Because it's got a big prop and it's a sort of a slow revving motor, I think. That's probably what's doing it. Reasonably low wing loading, I would say. Decent sized wing area and only 440 grams, so interesting. Alright, so what I've done is I've kept 100% throws, just being brave, and put in 50% expo. And as long as I'm gentle on the sticks, that's going to calm it down nicely. Where's the wind? It's coming over there now. It's going all over the place. Alright. But this takes off in the width of the cricket pitch, which is cool. Here we go again. Man, look at that. It's beautiful. So that's behaving a lot more nicely now. Still going a bit nose up. This is very nicely behaved. I'm going to put an onboard camera on so we can see how much flex we can get out of the wings, but it really doesn't look like it's flexing much at all. Such a light wing loading. I can fly this around in tight little circles. There's a little bit of wind in my face at the moment, not a lot. And it's so well behaved. Right, let's try a loop. Beautiful. Roll, inverted, need a bit more speed for inverted. What a great little plane, it does everything. I should do a full speed flight, get a bit more space. Might be hard to see with this dull light, but okay. Full speed and The wing does look like it's flexing. Oh yeah, alright, we'll get that on board. Look, if you're going to fly it like a hot dog, you probably would want to put a spar in there. But for flying around gently, it's perfect. It's an agile little plane, and it can fly slow. It's better than I expected, to be honest. Really controllable, nice big control surfaces. I like the low, or the 1400 kV and sort of slow flying prop. It just makes it super quiet and fly on hardly any percentage throttle. Wants to glide quite nicely, so before you ask, yes, of course it'll slope. And for those asking about the box, yes, I'm going to make something out of the box as well. Okay, let's bring it in. Throttle off. Nice. It's working very well. I would like a rudder, but it works perfectly well without the rudder. Alright, camera on board, see how much flex we can get out of the wing. So at the moment it's balancing right on the, I'd say it's on the rear of the servo lead channel. I'm going to put a camera on the tail, and I'll just have to put more weight on the nose to rebalance it at that point, then it'll be fine. To rebalance it, I'm going to put a 2200 battery in there. Push that right up to the nose. We'll see how that goes. CG is still too rearward, so I'm going to have to put some extra weight on the nose as well. I have a collection of weights that I can add in the form of washers. Still too far back. Alright, so this will be a test of how it flies at a higher weight. And that's right, with that one. Alright. Alright, so I've got a fair bit more weight on there. I guess, what would that be? Might be 60, 70 grams or something. So it's quite a bit heavier. So it's going to fly faster. But it'll be a good test to see the wing flexing. It's got buckets of power, so power's not going to be a problem at all. Okay, we are recording. Yes, we are. Let's go. I've got the throttle down to 0, but I have no control. Shit, what's happening here? Anyway, we'll do some loops. Watch the flex. Do a roll. Whoa. I'm going to have to land this at full speed. I have turned the throttle off and it's gone full bore. There we go. So that was a bit odd in the sky. It actually went full throttle and I could not chop it, even though I had a throttle cut. That still didn't cut the motor, and it eventually stopped. Maybe because it overheated or something, I'm not too sure. Bit of checking out. Anyway, great potential. It does fly beautifully, I find. It looks like the wings flex a lot when you push it, so probably could do with a spar, although if you're flying around nice and slowly it'll be fine. With the electricals fixed up, I think it'll be a perfectly good little plane. I just noticed I've got my horizontal stabilizer a bit off angle. So, a little bit of fixing up to do, then we'll give it another fly. Thanks for watching.